the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation.
Real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's there to clear it. Haaland. And here's Jackson. Bob moved on forwards. And that was nowhere near his best. Koulibaly. Liakate. Mane. Lovely, now then. He's in a great position. Bob. Ødegaard. Solot. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception. Liakate. Koulibaly. Aim forwards. Now it's Jackson. Thinks about the shot. And the eye! Ødegaard. Bob. Now it's Haaland. Koulibaly. Liakate. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's in plenty of space here. And here's Jackson. And it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Berger. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Mane. And here's Jackson. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Aim forwards. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Idrissa Gueye. Gueye. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Ryerson. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Mane. And the counter is on. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Idrissa Gueye goes short. Now it's Gueye. Idrissa Gueye. It's Gueye! Missed by a fraction.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, He was being very closely marshalled.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And now the breakaway. Oh, a delicate chip through. Referee's given a throw. Mane. Oh, it's played into the area. Moved on forwards. Bob. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Bob. Time to deliver. Delivers the ball. Looking to break at pace. Ndiaye, aim forwards. Ndiaye. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's played forward. And here's Jackson. Ndiaye. Now it's Ndiaye! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. And here's Jackson! Same again, same outcome.
Senegal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Mane. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing...
He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared away. Good take, and is he in? And here's Jackson! And that's caused a worry or two.
Jackson certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Proves too strong. Bob.
Senegal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Jackson. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Berger. Aim forwards. Niakate does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Bob. Bob spread out to the left. A chance to play it in. The cross. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gay. Now it's Mane. Still goalless. And he welcomes it in. Jackson! That's going to go a long way. Clearly not happy with that. Bob. This looks promising. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Great run on the overlap here. That is lovely. Bob. Berger. Ødegaard. Bob. Jackson proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide. Clears it away. Mane. Lobbed in behind. And he's picked it up out wide. That's tidy. Serves up across. And he's there to clear it. There will be a throw-in. Ndiaye. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Driven forward. Haaland. Now he's off and running. Ryerson. Bob. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, well timed. Koulibaly. Diatta, played over towards the opposite flank. Out to the left it goes. Crossed into the box. Acrobatic effort! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Played out to the right. Sorloth's and the shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Idrissa Gueye. That's an imaginative pass. Ndiaye hangs one in. Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. Koulibaly gets over and intercepts. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gueye. And here's Mane. Idrissa Gueye. Diatta. He's got space in the area. No way through, so... Goes for a shot! It's a loose ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And he's searching through. Ryerson. Quality ball. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Haaland. Idrissa Gueye wins the duel this time. Koulibaly. And he goes cross-field. Ndiaye. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gueye. Moved on forwards. And it's Mane. Thinks one through. Now it's Jackson. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Oh, what a climb! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's been drilled forward. Niakate tries to clear. Can he latch on to this? Climbs up big! And he's heaved it away. Bob. Very nicely done. Bob crosses it in. Oh, the clearance is short. Niakate, aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Mane. Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Haaland, now he's off and running. Idrissa Gueye. Ndiaye. Diatta. Ndiaye. Idrissa Gueye played out towards the right wing. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ndiaye, and that's aimed into the middle. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bob. Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Surlot. Bob. Diatta. That's really well manoeuvred. Jackson, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Up towards the front line. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Niakate. And it's Gay. Ndiaye. That's good play. Idrissa Gay. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Idrissa Gay plays it short. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And that was very necessary. Niakate. Over to the left. Mane. Surlot. Berger shifted upfield. Surlot. Mane. Koulibaly. Diatta. Played towards the front line. Berger. Oh, this looks sharp. Mane chasing after it. Ndiaye. Great defending, strong and determined. Koulibaly, aimed forwards, moved on forwards. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Ndiaye. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Koulibaly. Niakate. Niakate, gently done. Berger. Berger, forwards and with intent. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Haaland. Bob! That is a terrific save from Mendy. Ødegaard with the short one. Brilliantly cut out. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, good spread. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Diatta. And it's Diatta. Oh, nice touch. And a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a good run down the left. Cross goes in there. And he's there to get it away. Moved on forwards. Niakate cuts it out. This might spell danger. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has been knocked clear. Bob. Berger. And it's played forward. Haaland is flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gueye, gently done. And Ndiaye. Searching pass he's played there. And that pass just didn't quite work. That'll be a corner. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Gueye shifted upfield. Done delicate. Shoots! Good effort first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
He is just caressing the ball. Ødegaard. Bob. Out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. And the counter-attack is on for Senegal. Ndiaye. We are into overtime. Gay. Mane. Now it's Mane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, good ball. And here's Jackson. Jackson, backward it goes. And it's Mane. Now it's Diatta. Throw in. Ndiaye. Diatta has it out wide and in space. Diatta. Oh, it's come loose. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Norway worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Diatta tries to get it clear. That'll be a throw. Mane. And Mane! And the ball's come loose here. That's very neat. And it's Gay. Gay. And here's Mane. Idrissa Gay. Bob. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gay played towards the other side. Ndiaye. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Niakate, forwards and with intent. Played into space out wide. Mane plays it in. Punched away. Solot. And here's Haaland. Niakate with a fine tackle. And it's Gay. Idrissa Gay played out towards the right wing. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Niakate wins the duel this time. Idrissa Gueye. Played out to the right. Picks it up out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now this could be it. And the shot! Ndiaye. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Ødegaard gets rid without sophistication. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, there's a probing ball. Koulibaly gets across to intercept that. Mane. Gueye. Ndiaye. Idrissa Gueye.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the pass is intercepted. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Aim forwards. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Gueye. Idrissa Gueye. And there's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bob. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Takes a shot! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Senegal, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Niakate. Gueye. Norway still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Diatta chooses to go cross-field. Mane. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side, showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Sorloth is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Berger, gently done. Haaland providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's neat. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Senegal. Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Clears it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sorloth carries the ball down the right. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Niakate. Niakate played up towards the front line. Odegaard. No way through there. Gay. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Shapes to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. And it's Gay. Now it's Mane. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that could set him on his way. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bob. Now it's Sorloth. Norway couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Played out wide. Niakate with the clearance.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, smashing header! Gets good distance on it. Haaland producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gay. And here's Mane. Can he deliver? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Berger getting this one clear. Ndiaye, and it's lofted through here. And the ball is out of play. And it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Idrissa Gay. Gay. Niakate looks to the other side. Diatta. Diatta, gently done. Ndiaye. Diatta. Diatta's cross. Tries to get it clear. Haaland. It's a lovely, neat pass. Idrissa Gueye. Quality ball. Niakate cuts out the pass. And it's Mane. Mane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries to dink it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Diatta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, such a clever touch. Gueye. Shot, surely! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Senegal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Idrissa Gueye. Ndiaye. Berger with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Diatta. Great defending, strong and determined. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That has been knocked clear. Gueye, and he goes cross-field. That's been drilled forward, and he cuts out the supply. Gueye. Ndiaye. Diatta. Diatta has got himself a free kick. gets his head on it! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Haaland, now he's off and running. And it's Mane. Calmly anticipates. Haaland. Ndiaye. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Solot gets it away. Mane. Mane has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. And he can't get it over the wall. And it's Mane. Idrissa Gueye. Ndiaye. Oh, good spread. Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Gueye. Mane. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Koulibaly. Moved on forwards. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Niakate, forwards and with intent. Bob. Real chance for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Idrissa Gueye with the clearance. Lovely feet. And it's Berger. Ødegaard. Solot. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Bob. It's a threatening ball. It's a loose ball. And somehow he managed to miss it. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Idrissa Gueye. Diatta played over towards the opposite flank. Ødegaard, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's really well manoeuvred. He's through here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Berger is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Sørloth. He is through. Great chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Idrissa Gueye. Gueye. Mane. Niakate. Niakate, gently done. Haaland does really well to win the ball there. Idrissa Gueye, who does have an assist to his name. Mane. Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Sarr turns and goes back. Can he finish? And that would have won it. Moved on forwards. Ndiaye. That is a great pick out. And he's found the... And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
NDI really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Senegal find a position of real strength now. Oh, this looks sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diatta. Idrissa Gueye.
Norway are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Ryerson, and it's played forward. Bob played out towards the right wing. Sørloth's cross, overhit and out of play. Sarr played out to the left flank. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Only partially clear. Niakate. Tries a shot! And he should have made it 4.
Saar really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Gay. Oh, shooting chance! Herring after the ball here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Driven forward. Niakate cuts out the pass. Saar. Idrissa Gueye shifted upfield. Solot. Ødegaard. Now that's well seen too. That looks a cracking ball. There's the shot! Keeper is right behind it. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gueye. Koulibaly aim forwards. Niakate. Koulibaly. Saar. Gueye. Koulibaly. Niakate, gently done. Ødegaard. Solot. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Niakate. Mane. Decent progress down the left. That'll be a throw-in. Saar. It's run loose here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Diatta. Bob wins the duel this time. Now Holger. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Niakate gets across to intercept that. Mendy sends that a long way. Ndiaye. Diatta. Koulibaly. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gueye. And it's Mane. Now it's Saar. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Ryerson. Solot. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Played into the middle. Well timed, excellent interception. Solot. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Norway have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Norway simply weren't good enough to play through the pressure put on their defence and were duly picked off.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please come towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.